Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Know Your Enemy. Today we are touching Aggro Crusader. Aggro Crusader is an incredible deck. It's so versatile and can go to such lengths in getting your opponent down to 0 HP in no time. It goes right under a lot of decks, including Mid Sorcerer, Dagoth, Lalu. In theory, it can go under any deck, even Rage Warrior, even Catapult Warrior. It is very fast and very aggressive, combining several key components such as boosting, board presence, survivability, keyboard stealing, card drawing, and some charge here and there for finishing moves as well. Now, what to do against a Aggro Crusader? Well, that's simple. Rule number 1. Do not, under no circumstance, do not race him. You are not... Actually, you are ill-equipped to race an Aggro Crusader. An Aggro Crusader will always win the race war. It'll always overpower, it'll always push harder, faster, better, and it will end your HP before you even manage to get him to, I don't know, under 10. Except, I don't know, maybe incredible feats of luck. But in most cases, actually 99.99%, it will race right under your nose. So you don't want to race him. What you want to do, rule number 2, control. Control, control, control. If you're an aggro deck, that is not a Crusader. Only if you're a Crusader, you may try to race him. If you're confident enough, you've got the better cards. If you're an aggro player, control. Use your creatures, trade in to your advantage, trade favorably, and try to waste his hand. Try to burn him as much as possible. Until the time is right, you can strike, but be careful. He may come back with some charge, some boosting, and some items. You have no idea. Just be careful. Control as much as you can. Mid-range decks. Use heavy guards. Block as much as possible. Lethal, shackle, everything that you have at your disposal. And start racing only after your opponent's hand is shut. The board is controllable. Don't race. Okay. So we're going into rule number 3. If you are a yellow deck, like in Tribunal, like in Mage, you have 70% chances of winning. And those increase as the match progresses into the bigger turns, into higher levels of Magicka. Because if he does not manage to finish you off by turn 6-7, then your chances of survival and chances of you winning against the Crusader increase exponentially. So, as a rule number 3, a Crusader's weakness is late game. There are no big cards, at least not in the standard aggro list that I know. There are no big creatures to charge to finish off an opponent in late game. There's absolutely nothing. So the Crusader will always try to race and to finish off the game pretty early. I think that's about it. So any kind of deck that you are wielding and you're facing a Crusader, always play control, mid-range to control. And that's about it. It's pretty simple. That's the only way that you can win against an Aggro Crusader. And that's the only way an Aggro Crusader will see that he's outmatched and concede probably early on if you are able to remove the early creatures from the game. That's rule number 4. Use your removal at opportunistic moments, such as Sorcerer's Negation on 5th Legion Trainer, or even a Lightning Bolt, depending on what you play, or Reverberating Strike. Don't wait. If you're a heavy control like Tribunal or Mage, don't wait. Oh, let's see if it summons one more and I'll just hit Reverberating Strike and kill them both. No, you do not want to wait. There's no waiting involved. You need to control the game from turn 1. As soon as the Aggro Crusader lays down a creature, you need to have an answer to that, either by guard, either by hard removal. You have to deal with whatever he summons early on. If you do that, and you manage to successfully push him back, then the match is yours, because past turn 6, it's pretty hard for a Crusader to start pushing in late game. And I have to say, rule number 5 is also something good that you want to say to keep in mind. Use bait. Crusader usually plays Penitent Acolyte's Agent, so if you're playing good cards that assure your comeback, such as Drain or Ward, Guard creatures, remember, bait him first to use Penitent Acolyte's Agent, and then summon your good card. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.